Hello all. Welcome to our channel. Do not forget to subscribe our channel. And our current topic is
5 steps on how to recognize an INTJ in public. As one of the rarest personality types in the world, INTJs also hold a unique status that bring curiosity towards most people. In addition to that, INTJs are an introvert, which makes them even harder to describe, given that they spend less time in public. For starter, they are very private and often enjoy more quiet environments with less human interaction. They are bound to themselves within interesting tasks, which is always their passion. They grin even for the smallest achievement, knowing that it is necessary to reach higher goals. Because of this characteristics, many individuals maybe want to meet an INTJ face to face or want to determine whether someone they already knew is one of them. Well, it could be tough to identify an INTJ from an INFJ, or even ISTJ. However, I will show you some of interesting signs that will help you to identify an INTJ wherever you meet them. 1. INTJ at supermarket or shopping center. Whenever they go to supermarket, typically they don't want to tarry or remain for a long time. They often come with a handful list of items they want to buy, or they just come to buy what they want and then go. Well, you could detect this behavior if they come to the store quite often and you recognize them every time they came. This is due to the fact that they do not like to stay in crowded places any longer than required. They grab and go, and also avoid engaging any conversation in any way. That's most INTJs will more likely do than other personality types. If a salesperson approaches them and asks them something to help them, they will likely be a little annoyed and state whatever they should urge them to go away. They avoid any unnecessary eye contact with any other people they encounter along the way as much as possible, and they do what they need as fast as possible. And above all things, they would prefer to buy anything online if it's possible. 2. INTJ in the workplace. More than anything, INTJs constantly try to tackle intellectually interesting work with minimal outside interference, no more, no less. Time-consuming management techniques like meetings, dragged out, or any other distraction are just going to irritate INTJs. All they require is to fulfill their objectives with the highest requirement of technological excellence and to be bordered by, if anybody, people that share those values. And, often they want to do it as fast as possible. 3. Known as resting bitch face, also known as the death stare. Once you recognize Myers-Briggs for quite some times, you will understand the words death stare or resting bitch face for INTJ. INTJs often get questions like, "Why so serious?" or any similar words by concerned or intimidated colleagues and relative. So, if you often see someone you know with that kind of face, they are possibly an INTJ. And most of the times, their look of displeasure is nothing like their thinking face. You may find them looking off in some direction when they are actually in a deep of mental processing. Sure, we don't know what they mean, but by the look of it, we can at least sure that they are INTJs. In some cases, if they are not aware that they are being watched, you may get them quietly mouthing words as if they have a discussion with themselves. At the same time, death stare, resting bitch face, or whatever they might be, each of these expressions may show up angry or alarmed, but generally, there is no emotion behind them. Most likely they don't have any clue on how serious their expressions could be to the others, they just do without any consideration, and because that's their true characteristic. They often forget their surrounding while concentrating into their deep thoughts, just like the typical architect do. They may put their eyes into something, while they are not actually looking at it. They are looking through, far more than simply what's in front of their eyes. People and other things just occur to be in the line of their stare. Even more, INTJs rarely reveal their anger when they're provoked, so probably they are not mad at some points. However, when you know them enough, you will recognize their emotional state right away. 4. INTJs prefer quiet environments more than anything. INTJs are peaceful individuals. They're okay with saying nothing where others would be obliged to disrupt the tranquility with conversation. INTJs have no worry keeping to themselves even while sharing a tiny room with someone, let's say, on an airplane or bus, as if there is nothing disturbing them. They probably just show their death stare most of the time. They enjoy their time while being alone and may not even bother to conceal themselves in their cell phone or pretend to be busy on something. They just stay quiet and enjoy as it is. And I already told you, that person who sit by themselves with a resting bitch face is most likely an INTJ. In that case, you don't need to worry because they're okay. As when out in public, INTJs will likely try to blend in with people and stay under the radar. They don't demand any attention towards them. But on the contrary, they actually enjoy if their friends are being the center of attention, due to the fact that they will have most of the time to observe and learn. In many cases, the INTJs are well suited with ENFPs who could provide a social lubricating substance that helps INTJs meet and get on with new people. 5. INTJ fashion style. INTJs will most likely favor simple and practical style. They love something minimalists and also less likely to be found wearing elegant accessories that will lead them to some attention. Many of INTJs prefer wearing simple cloths like cargo pants and turtlenecks. They prefer to dress in simple attire that looks organized and respectable. They prefer jeans and dark shades, and also black and white is probably their most recommended shades. Some may use light but chilly tones such as blue, and in most cases they could use variations of the very same ensemble on a daily basis. Their closet selections have the tendency to adhere to a constant motif and is indicated to prevent drawing too much attention. As judges, INTJs are more likely to clothe effectively and might also be rather fashionable and edgy. It's a toss-up for this type, however they do have the tendency to dress better compared to their gauche NTP cousins. All in all, that's the 5 tips on how to recognize an INTJ in public. Really cool information, isn't it? Please share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and watch all our other amazing videos. Thanks for watching.